Thank you so much.
Нижнюю башню сил света атакуют. Центральную башню сил тьмы атакуют. Нижнюю башню сил света атакуют. Нижняя башня сил света разрушена.
Нет.
Я втайне восхищалась тобой.
Верхнюю башню сил тьмы атакуют.
Я специально сейчас.
Верхнюю башню сил тьмы атакуют. Нижнюю башню сил тьмы
Лепота.
атакуют.
A gift from the goddess.
Team Secret выбирают героя. Приготовьтесь к битве. 30 секунд до начала сражения. Битва начинается.
First blood. I seal my promise of dominion.
Острые глефы.
Силы тьмы укрепили свои сооружения.
Я этого не позволю.
Центральную
Ты в огненных тисках. Пускай гнев лежат со мной. Огонь. Стражника. Не отказывайся от золота.
Центральную башню сил света атакуют. Верхнюю башню сил света атакуют.
A little advice. Stay dead.
когда-нибудь пригодится. Нижнюю башню сил тьмы атакуют. Силы тьмы укрепили свои сооружения.
Учись на своих ошибках.
Центральную башню сил тьмы атакуют. Верхнюю башню сил света атакуют. Нижняя башня сил тьмы разрушена.
Rock it on.
No such thing as a free ride.
Нижнюю башню сил тьмы атакуют.
Руна, придающая мне ускорение.
Башню сил тьмы атакуют. Силы тьмы укрепили свои сооружения.
Такая обманчивая руна
Верхнюю
невидимости.
башню сил тьмы атакуют. Нижнюю башню сил света атакуют. Верхнюю башню сил тьмы атакуют. Верхняя башня сил тьмы разрушена.
Твое место здесь.
Верхнюю башню сил тьмы атакуют. Силы тьмы укрепили свои сооружения. башню сил света атакуют. Силы света укрепили свои сооружения. Нижнюю башню сил тьмы атакуют. Верхняя башня сил света разрушена. Нижняя башня сил тьмы разрушена.
Не отказывайся от золота.
Players here.
Стреливать здание, колба, погоду и мидван. Хватит ли урона? 36. 36 здоровья осталось всего лишь.
Следующая святыня. Просто за святынями бегает Вега Сквадрон. Ну что получается? В итоге, так, Слардар прыгал на МП. МП улетает отсюда. Нет, не на МП, тут Мидвана.
Мидвана выловили.
Сандер, кстати, не успел использовать. Неудобно разворачиваться под Сандер, когда на тебе стики напалм висит. Это плюс, безусловно. Влетает МП с базы, прибегает сюда, делает -2.
Какой-то бешеный, остановите его, пожалуйста. Он на ветрах поднимает Слардера, чтобы тот его не оглушил. Залетает еще и ракета. Лотус Орб, и он умирает. Слишком забыковался, но он раскидал 4.
Да. И тут уже Кезу пришел и за
секунду у Кезу
есть.
Будет форс. Будет двигать пупея. Он
Нормально.
просто приходит сейчас.
Еще одного.
Они балуются, они просто уже балуются. Вот.
Да, и правда, веселье какое-то происходит. Ну, видим, как сильно разогнали МП. У него все великолепно, у него Акторинкор скоро появится тоже. Да, но не снесли в сторону, тем не менее. Секреты добавились до того, что потеряли важных героев. Драку, по сути, проигрывают. Больше золота зарабатывает Вега Сквадрон. На байбеке никого не развели, по-моему, там их и не было. И сторона стоит.
И вывели Лейстиллера на первую строчку по фарму, потому что он тут сделал несколько важных убийств. Ему там даже за ЦМ-ку отсыпало 650 монет.
Посмотрите, Тиара в каком показателе здоровья уходит на Рошан. Он даже не пошел на базу. Они выходят на Роху. Ну, понятно, он сбросит и отъестся, это все ясно.
Да, главное, чтобы не умер от клэпа Рошана. Да, вот, начинает наконец-то отжираться. Тут же Мид-1, который собирает себе скади. Лайфстиллеру будет очень трудно именно в тот момент, когда у Мид-1 на скади появится. Бегать будет тяжело. Тут сайленсеру пока тяжело бегать, как я посмотрю. Да, да, все поуходили. Нет, Эмбер идет дальше. Он хочет просто убить Сему. А что мне этот сайленсер сделает? Вот так говорит Мид-1. Вернее,
Сайленсер продает себя. Санейка смогли спасти. Кезу. Бэтрайдер ловит его, пытается лететь, и могут забрать Клокверка. На самом деле Кезу все еще живет, толкает себя на возвышенность, и Пайлайдай прячет его в Disruption. Ну и начинает расстреливать всех Мид-1. Где Эмбер Спирит? Эмбер Спирит отправляется в таверну. Сбивают Аегу Году. Медведь.
Нужно быть осторожным Мид-1. Сейчас Года, конечно, подморозили. Да, Года, скорее всего, заберут. Расстреливает Мид-1 с рученьки. Хорошая серия убийств. Жаль только, что Эмбер Спирита вновь потеряли. Малость начинает отваливаться МП.
Ну, все равно, понимаем, главный пуш-потенциал кроется в Террорблейде. У него 270 с руки, поэтому вышки падают очень быстро. Есть Монтастайл, есть также Shadow Демон, который иллюзии из него плодит бесконечно. И падает центральная линия без напряга абсолютно для Секрета. И еще иллюзий, пожалуйста. Просто оставлю это здесь. Начинает расстреливать всех Мид-1. Одни иллюзии бьют святыню, вторые иллюзии бьют крипов.
Да, конечно, очень много урона. И при этом героев-то по факту на базе и нет. Но база почему-то падает.
Мистика. С другой стороны, в стороне уже. Мид-1 в это время святыню, тут, по-моему, забрал еще одну вверху. Да, Секрет пока не сдает своих позиций. Графики близятся к 20 тысячам. Как ни крути, как там Дитяра не пытался, как хорошо последняя драка для него не сложилась, все равно обгоняет Мид-1. За счет снесенной стороны, безусловно, деньги капают огромные Секретом.
Тут что-то Пупей пингует. Возможно, нам пингует. Тут даже Мид-1 вопросительный знак на карте нарисовал.
Что делать будем, ребят? Все, у Мид-1 есть скади.
А, он, может, думал, что тут лайфстиллер сидит в крипе. Потому что там после того, как крип умер, сразу было там новое использовано, еще что-то. Короче, не знаю. Интересно. Очень интересно. Может, Пупей просто хотел показать ЦМ. Это может быть Тараска. Вот я поэтому и вспоминаю, то, что был Пупей на ЦМке с Тараской. Нормально вообще он?
Ну, такой вроде неплохой. В принципе, так на расслабоне выступает. Видишь, как
у Crystal Maiden Networks как у Медведя, как у Лондруида.
Бэтрайдер страдает очень сильно.
Так что...
Очень.
ЦМочка 125 к дальности, сопротивление к магии. Да. И могут найти сейчас Пупея. В итоге находят Эмбера. Эмбер, скорее всего, умрет. Также подтягивается еще и Мид-1. Начинает расстреливать. В когах закрыто 3 героя. Вега, Сквадрон. Клокверк пока еще живет. Эмбер делает выкуп. Возвращается. И это как раз...
Есть Фризенфилд. Есть Фризенфилд. Надо кастовать. Пупей! Новогодец здесь. Минус 4 в итоге от Секрет. Он ждал до последнего. Глобал пока закончится. Ни Юла ничего не стал использовать Пупей. Просто переждал этот момент. Там, говорит, уже потом будем разбираться. Да, минус 4 выкуп есть только у лайфстиллера. И Бэтрайдер из живых остается у Мага. Мага тоже выкуп есть. Но Маг сейчас его будет использовать, видимо.
Скорее всего, да. Скорее всего, придется. Флеймгвард. И Мага срезают. Да, еще и Рошанчик вылетел для того, чтобы подобрать гем.
Это новый, да, этот? Красавчик.
Не. Это старый. Это ледяной Рошан.
Вверху.
Нового мы с тобой вчера чуть не выбили.
Ключевое слово «чуть».
Да.
МП вместе с Мидом забирает верхнюю линию. Можно перемещаться на нижнюю, ну, можно и на Т4 пойти. Что ближе, то и будем сносить. Решает команда Secret. ГГ.
Просто ГГ.
Остается, ну, здесь и правда, неиграбельно уже было все для Вега Сквадрон. Поздравляем Secret. Они сделали максимум, что можно было сделать в групповой стадии. Они добрались до 2-го места вчера, еще за день до завершения. Они себе обеспечили выход на лан-финал, который скоро будет в Шанхае. Обогнали AdFinem, что это очень что важно очень, своего прямого конкурента.
И при этом в матче, который абсолютно ничего не решает, смогли показать хорошую доту, обыграть Вега Сквадрон со счетом 2-0. при том, что они вообще этого даже, ну, теоретически не должны были делать.
Да, никому ничего не должны были, они вчера полностью все сделали. Сегодня, по идее, должен был быть расслабон. Да он как-то так и был. Я не могу сказать, что сильно секреты напрягались. Взяли
You can see. Yeah. Secret, another stomp for them.
Yeah, Alliance.AdFinem to make sure there's a third place in case Liquid or Secret, for whatever reason, have to drop, which is a situation that I don't really see coming up, but you
It
never
has
know.
happened.
It may
It has
happen.
happened. So
Yeah.
the guys at Star
So-
Ladder just want to make sure that none of these things happen. So we're always got to be prepared. So we're going to have ourselves a fun series. Alliance versus AdFinem. I myself am personally looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be casual. The stakes are not super high, but that makes it fun because we get a nice game. We can relax and sip coffee too. But we're going to hop into the game. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with more updates as to when the match will begin. Stay with us. You have been watching Star Series Season 3. I'm Lysander, he's Mike Loris, and we'll be right back with more Dota action. Much love and Kappa. See you guys in a bit.
have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. I see the light inside you, brighter than the skies. Hold on, just let us escape and fly away tonight. We have the world in our sight, and I know together we'll be alright. And you see, forever we will go.
Oh, the hero comes, I can hear the drums and a horse is drawn to the kingdom. Oh, hero, 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 hero. I wanna be a hero, hero.
can stay right here, we will play until somehow you can find a slightly different frame of mind. Right here in my arms, away from all harm. You'll be safe from all the flares, although I know you don't care. You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. When they say you will fall, you can reach nothing at all. Hide your tracks beneath the rind of a different frame of mind. Is that what you heard? Broken words in the dirt, yelling up into the sun. Here we come, here we come. Here we come, here we come. Here we come, here we come. You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path along the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a slightly better frame of mind. And when the light comes through, when the day isn't new, then it will be time for a new frame of mind. When all eyes are on you, you will know what to do, since you will have found your new frame of mind. When you lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines, but always know that you'll be safe. I'll be here throughout your days. Come find me and we will play. They say we will be here all day. We'll stay here till it's over. Till the world's out of sight, we will stand, we will fight. It's not over till it's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Star Series Season 3. We are here with Team.AdFinem and Team Alliance. I'm Lysander, going to be joined here by Mike Loris, and we are going to have ourselves a fun BO2. Hello Mike, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. This game, as you said, is mostly for fun. There is some importance maybe for AdFinem to get one win. Then they, I believe, lock in their third place spot. I could be wrong about that. I didn't really look. And then
Yeah,
someone
Alliance, if they win this, they win the head-to-head against AdFinem and overtake Cloud9 for third place, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so all these teams are fighting with Cloud9 for third place, which in case of some team dropping, Secret or Liquid decide they can't or won't attend, then they call in one of the third place teams from some tiebreaker. I don't know what the head-to-head looks like there, but there's some importance here. But honestly, I don't really see that happening. I'm pretty sure Liquid and Secret are down for going to the final event. So yeah, this one should be mostly for fun, but I'm interested to see what Alliance are going to bring to bear. Their hero pool has been fairly diverse, picking up a lot more Legion Commander than some of the other teams. They're going to start out pretty normally here, but Alliance do pick up some of the weirder heroes.
Yeah. All right, let's go into the, let's talk a little bit about how the draft is going. We are seeing a lot more Lone Druid this few days. At the start of our casting of this series, there haven't been as many Lone Druids, but now, quite a fair few.
To be fair, we haven't really seen many in the beginning because there was always banned out. Maybe teams just, I mean, look at the bans. They're completely justified. I would be about just as scared of any one of those heroes as I would be of Lone Druid, so I think this is still acceptable, but yeah, Lone Druid still is going to be that powerhouse. If you're Alliance, you got to think of how are we going to get on top of that Lone Druid, and if you're AdFinem, you got to think of how do we protect this Lone Druid. Do we have any sort of response should Alliance pick up some of these Blink Initiators? Because if Lone Druid does get blinked upon with no Shadow Demon in the pool, no IO for saves in the pool either, saving your Lone Druid is going to be a little bit tough.
Yeah, still got 3 spots left to actually draft some lifesavers. We got a Bat Rider now for the off lane, but we also have a potential for a mid OD, which is one of the better core / lifesavers that out there. Apart from that, maybe something like a Dazzle wouldn't be too out of the ordinary as well. Or Oracle. You said you always mention that hero when it comes to countering up the Ogre Ignite as well. So that could be a play. Purge of Ember Spirit's Flame Guard. A lot of things that could go well for an Oracle pick. Ooh.
And Bloodlust. Get rid of that as well. But yeah, if you're looking at save type heroes, now you definitely need them because Alliance will have ways of getting on top of you with Ember Spirit jumping in. will be able to pull you out with the meat hook. It's quite a few options there for Alliance, and ooh, that's an interesting way to go about the save. Earthshaker usually is a pretty good hero to have versus Pudge, because if your buddy gets hit with the hook, you just fissure, and then usually they have a decent shot at escaping. Is a very clunky hero, however. You're looking at Earthshaker Rubik as your support duo up against an Ogre Magi, Pudge for Alliance. Alliance's supports are just going to be bullying AdFinem supports if it comes down to it.
The Darkseer Pudge plus Iron Shell threat is also there. So now that the Darkseer has come into play, Team AdFinem will know that Alliance only lack that hard carry role, so we'll be banning out that Slark against Loda. So in that case, I think Loda will settle for his next favorite carry, which is Juggernaut. But we'll see if he does go for that. They have a last ban here. It's going to be a mid laner, I believe. And what does Ember not want to face in the middle lane?
Anyone. Ember's matchups are usually going to be pretty tough. AdFinem do have quite a bit of control from their supports. What they are really lacking is going to be damage. So getting a high damage hero for AdFinem should be pretty important. If they get one with mobility, that would be quite nice. Escape the kind of CC light opening of Alliance. Shadow Fiend may be a little bit vulnerable in that regard. Quap is not too bad. OD also a fairly powerful hero in this situation for the AdFinem squad. I think Thug maybe has played Batrider mid before, but I doubt that's actually going to be the case. So yeah, I'm looking at those heroes for AdFinem. Yeah, they've done that. It actually fits pretty well here.
Ooh, they banned Necro. So they're fearing the Lone Druid mid, Madara on the Necrolite again? Interesting.
Seems to be their thought. I mean, the heal with Lone Druid is already pretty powerful. Pretty sure they could have handled a Necro, honestly.
Alright. Well, we'll see how it goes. I haven't watched Alliance play in quite a while now, but I do remember Loda being quite the Jug enthusiast, so I wouldn't be surprised if he picks up that Juggernaut now. It's actually a decent hero in this situation as well. You have someone to push the towers, you have someone to dish out the physical damage, whereas Ember will dish out the magical burst. So overall, I think it's not too bad to pick up the Juggernaut here.
You can also go for someone with a little bit more inherent mobility, like a Phantom Assassin or someone like that, to get on top of a Lone Druid a lot faster. Like, Juggernaut is very powerful with Ogre Magi setups. Once you catch someone in Rot, you can just beat them down very easily with the spin, or even with just right clicks. But when you're in the mid-late stages, if AdFinem are really looking for that siege opportunity, if you get the jump on a Lone Druid with the Phantom Strike, you may just be able to stop that fight from ever occurring, or just, half-health Lone Druid is not going to be a super significant threat. So that's also a possibility here for Alliance. Somehow Luna is also still in the
Luna's
pool.
not banned. Not picked, not banned. What? I was like, yeah, there you go. See, Loda plays Juggernaut. When it's available, he plays Juggernaut. So it's going to be Invoker for AdFinem, and wow, okay. They got Lasso into into the Sunstrike. They also have Rubik's and Earthshaker stun. So lots of lockdown to follow up with Sunstrike here on AdFinem. So we're gonna have a pause going out here. AdFinem did have internet problems the other day, but hopefully it doesn't affect their play too much. Let's run through the teams very quickly. On the right hand side, we have the Greek squad AdFinem with Thug on the Invoker, has that Dark Artistry set. We have the Spartan Rubik, Madara on that Lone Druid, maybe next time on the Earthshaker. Batrider played by Skylark, and on the right, on the Dire, we have the Swedish squad, 3/4 all complexity, 3/5 all complexity, 1/5 EGM, and 1/5 living legend. Got Loda on the Pudge. Wow, Loda Pudge? Wait, I'm getting blocked here by the clicks. Oh, no, Loda Juggernaut. Yeah, okay. Loda Juggernaut. Handskin on the Pudge. We have EGM, Ogre, Jonathan Fan on the Darkseer, and we have Limp on the Ember Spirit. So yeah, how are you favoring the matchups? 60-40 or more, less?
Just off of draft, I think I like AdFinem squad a little bit more. Alliance's lineup for me is a little bit too melee heavy, with a huge reliance on getting blink vacuum walls off, getting hooks to land, And AdFinem do have good responses to that. Like, they have the initiation on their own terms. They'll have tornadoes and fissures to kind of jam that combo up from Alliance. As far as like punishing melee heroes, Invoker is definitely one of the better mid lane heroes at doing it. Earthshaker is an all-star at doing it. Batrider is great in lane, and Lone Druid has the Savage Roar. So Alliance, they really do have to just kind of brute force their way through this and try to get on top of this Lone Druid, who is going to have a lot of defensive backup, but also should be getting, at least from time to time, a good bit of alacrity. And we already know how dangerous Lone Druid is with just like a Maelstrom and a couple talents. Add alacrity onto that, and it gets pretty disgusting.
Yeah, definitely. And Thug will be going for that Sunstrike, and like we said, there are a lot of setups for that. Although, I wouldn't be too surprised with a Quas Wax build. I know it's really rare. It's really good against the Ember Spirit mid. So, we'll see.
We saw
he has
mid
that
one go.
That comfort.
We saw mid one go for like
a hybrid.
One of everything, but prioritizing Exort by the end. Being able to purge off Alliance's squad, pretty much all of their heroes. A purge effect is going to be very, very nice to have in your back pocket, but you don't really have to like invest a lot of Wex Quas to make your tornado really strong. You just need a little bit of it.
Well, let's see if Hanskin is a good Pudge. I haven't seen him play Pudge much yet, but I haven't seen much of Alliance anyway. They haven't been making it to that many events, which is sad, you know, because being TI3 winners and all. But we'll see how the new squad, or rather relatively new squad, handles up against AdFinem, a team that has gotten quite a few merits in the past few tournaments. Not doing too well in these qualifiers, but still have been doing better than Alliance in the recent times. So I'm gonna favor them because of that, but overall I think the Alliance team are on some rather comfort heroes. So Loda on his favorite Juggernaut, got Ember Spirit.
Yeah, Limp has been playing a lot of Ember, and Pudge is actually gonna run into a couple heroes right now with no backup. He really wants this rune.
Oh, Cold Snap onto Hanskin. Yeah. So that's Quas level 1. That's not good. That's Quas level 1.
Fine. Like, they do jack the rune, so Loda actually gonna get 2 of them? Oh man, this is the first time I've seen a hero get 2 bounty runes from the get-go, so that's quite nice for him. Quas level 1 is... I mean, honestly, anything level 1 isn't really going to be of huge use right now. You're probably still gonna get a good amount of Exort, so Thug may miss a couple CS in this very beginning stage, because Invoker's base damage is just terrible, but Cold Snap, I would say, is probably pretty much just as powerful as Sunstrike in the early stages at, level 1 Invoker.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how Loda does against Batrider, but ultimately I don't expect him to be doing too badly. He's going to be able to purge off the Napalm stacks very easily and not have too much trouble in this lane. So his supports can come into roam, but don't really need them around. Could gank middle, cause some trouble, and it is a Quas Wax Invoker, so I feel a little smart.
Rubik and Earthshaker setup is, I would say, adequate enough to go for a little bit of sort and try to get those Sunstrikes going, but I mean, who are you actually going to be Sunstriking? Maybe you can set up for kill on Loda, but you need Loda to make like a huge mistake to go down in this lane. Yeah, because like, Napalm does not work against the Juggernaut.
Yeah, a misspin is probably what's gonna cause Loda to die. But then again, it would be a huge mistake on Loda's part. Darkseer's getting a lot of farm. No contest at all. Rubik, Ogre have pretty much ditched the Rubik doing the Radiant Ancient pull. So yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Look at that. He aggroes the dragons and then throws them on the low ground, pulling it over. So denying a whole wave to the Ember Spirit. And that's how Thug gets away with a Quas Wax build, because you have that problem with damage when you play Quas Wax. And now, Limp might find an Ancient Dragon. That's going to be a big one to get. He does get one. And now he's going to start with the Ember Guard. Maybe next time, we're going to throw him down to the low ground. That's bad. He doesn't have any way out. Limp outplayed, and now the EMP as well. Maybe next time we'll be looking there. The Fissure to lock him out. But no, the hook from Hanskin will punish the Invoker. And that will be first blood here to the Swedes. Very sick hook there from Hanskin. Will secure that. And 0-1, and somehow Limp walks out of there alive. Great job.
I'm gonna call misplay on Thug's part. I'm pretty sure he was just short on mana for casting both an EMP Tornado, which was definitely the plan there. If you cast Tornado, you get rid of the Flame Guard from Limp, and then you can just right-click him down without taking any of that magical damage. And you don't have to worry about Limp, you know, not standing in the EMP AoE, so he just walked out of that one, and it did literally nothing. So if Thug just used Tornado, I'm pretty sure that's a kill for them. Still Hanskin in the right place at the right time, and it is going to be Limp getting away with 1 steal on a dragon. And yeah, he's level 4 right now, level lead above the Invoker.
Alright, so he pulls over the creep aggro, so Hanskin gets walled right off. And that's going to be a very simple kill there. The Rubik even coming in, and they might just group up for Sanctuary now. Skylark wants to get that maximum EXP from the lane before going there, and yeah, so 1 for 1 now. Alliance will tie back the score, or AdFinem will tie back the score.
And this is a really important lead for Limp to have over in the mid lane. Mostly because of this Wex build from the Invoker, you can expect his base damage to really be more so on the low side. That's just what happens when you go for a non-Exort build. Oh, he dodges a Tornado. Still gets it with the EMP though.
Bottom they scan. The Rubik gonna lift up that Ember Spirit. They cold snap him up, but there are creeps coming in, so I don't think it's gonna be a kill. They drop an Observer in the middle lane, but also bottom lane, the Radiant did actually drop a scan on the smoked up Darkseer and Pudge. So they knew that they were coming.
Zara's gonna face up against creep cutting. As far as heroes are concerned, Lone Druid is definitely a hero that can handle getting his creep wave cut by the Darkseer, but still, it's a free farm lane for this Darkseer. Now Hanskin helping.
Oh, first hit root. Nice. That's foreshadowing for this game. I'm gonna get that good kill. And Shaker, does it find a good block? I don't think the Fissure is going to be long enough to lock out the Darkseer. So not going to attempt that. Maybe next time it's going to scoot on out. Maybe steal a Bounty Rune.
And that sucks so much. He's still really in a terrible position, even if that wasn't a first hit route. I'm pretty sure the chances of him going down at that point are still pretty high. But yeah, it's just, as you said, a little bit of things to come. And for right now, Alliance, their cores are leading the way. Lone Druid is still keeping up because he is able to tank those Ion Shells. Jonas and Fan's going to run to 2 supports, but
good Fissure.
These aren't really deadly supports.
Yeah, well, here comes Vidara, and I think he's pretty deadly. Nope, no stun. And Jonas and Fan will actually get out of the way in time. No Shrine for him, though, so he goes home.
Top, Skylark. Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, EGM dropping really low there. 6 stacks of napalm. Nearly bring him down, but he is a tanky ogre, so he will be okay. Walk that one off and be okay. Meanwhile, Spartan walking around as the Rubik has that Observer ward, really just waiting for the Bounty Rune to steal it.
That's all well and good, but AdFinem right now with their supports don't really have that much game versus Alliance. I mean, this is really where just the natural bulkiness of Alliance is going to be carrying them through a lot of this early game, because AdFinem are really light on damage until they build up this Lone Druid a lot more, until they build up this Invoker a lot more. Until that actually happens, there's really not that much that they have to fear from this Earthshaker and Rubik. Again, unless they get like grossly out of position. So Alliance are going to be running this game for the first 10 to 15-ish minutes until Thug and Madara get their items up. And we
Pudge sees this Rubik invisible, yeah.
Yep.
It could be a really easy hook because Spartan gonna be having a little bit of hubris, thinking he's invisible and all, and then Hanskin's gonna drop the hook. Oh, he misses! So, Spartan knows that something's up.
Madara.
Oh, meanwhile, Madara getting
killed
a kill on
Jonas and by himself. And top lane, they're going for Skylark.
The living legend strikes, and will secure that kill. Bat Rider goes down. Alliance getting some kills on the board. But Hanskin, very sad on that hook there. Could have maybe waited a little bit more. But now they'll de-ward, knowing that there's vision up there. So, cost the team the ward.
That was a very aggressive move there from Skylark, trying to dive a tier 1 tower, even without the rotations coming in from Alliance. Just like, you're trying to kill off an Ogre Magi with stick. That is very, very difficult if you're a Bat Rider. You know you're going to be racing against a Juggernaut. That gave the Juggernaut level 6. So this Omni Slash effectively brick walls any one hero out of this lane, just because if they're all alone, you get Omni Slash and you're dead. So This is a pretty much lockdown safe lane for the Alliance squad. Loda should have free farm from pretty much here on out. Even M&T, like right now, got to be a little bit careful here because Loda can just run at him and start spinning.
Yeah, Loda is skipping on face boots for now. Actually, yeah. Looking at his inventory, he's going for the helm first and skipping face boots. So the Omni Slash might not be as big as a threat as you might imagine, because the Bat Rider does have Tranquil, so it might not be able to catch him out. Skylark sees EGM, but I don't think this can evolve into a kill. Meanwhile, Madara getting another kill on that Darkseer. He has been playing very, very dangerously, this Darkseer, to be picked off again by a lone druid. I mean, even with Rubik's help, you shouldn't be dying.
If Rubik didn't even help him there, I don't... Oh no, he actually did. He did get the telekinesis off, but
Yeah.
Darkseer should not be doing this poorly deathwise versus lone druid. Limp's gonna come on in. We'll find Madara.
Madara, he's out
Right?
of... He didn't
No.
turn on his Flame Guard though, so... He's just
Okay.
gonna...
He just placed all the spirits and leaves.
Just
Sure.
a warning shot, so to speak. But yeah, Darkseer making us look bad. Really don't expect him to die there. Madara, oh, chaining onto the Rubik. The hook comes in. Hanskin will rod hug the tornado a little bit off the mark there. Spartan gonna try for a very optimistic TP. Gonna fail. Madara now run down there. Lassoed up by the Bat Rider, and he will be brought down by Madara again. That's 4 kills in a row now. Madara going for a first hit root. Calls the bear. Says root. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's gonna be a shrine. So immediately back off there. Discipline from MadFinem will keep them alive. Meanwhile, Loda going to be chipping
up
away
that-
at this tower.
Yeah, and force rotation from the Invoker. In these large-scale fights, you really need to land EMP Tornado on a couple of heroes if you're going to have any sort of impact as a Wex Invoker. I mean, you do have the movement speed with the phase boots and your Wex build already, but trying to chase after Alliance is kind of dangerous because of how easy it is for Alliance to turn things around. First of all, they can retreat pretty quickly with Surge and Bloodlust. They can also turn around very quickly with an Ember Spirit or a hook that can land, and then your movement speed doesn't count for anything because you're just dead immediately. So yeah, Thug's rotation, unfortunately, not quite good enough. But at the end of the day, we still have Madara, who's getting kills where he really shouldn't be getting them, and is closing in pretty quickly towards that Lightning Hammer. So this is about as free farm alone druid as you can get, plus getting a couple of solo kills. Jeez, he's 4-0-0. Madara has gotten a lot of those hero kills.
Yeah, that's why Hanskin is there. Oh, is there an observer scouting this out? No, there isn't. The observer what from the Radiant actually. Wow, that's a very aggressive Rubik. There's a TP in. There's a surged up punch. But Rubik has the backup of Invoker. Thug drops the EMP, and actually the Ember Spirit stops his TP. So Hanskin, does he have bite? He does not. There's the vacuum back in. The Savage Roar will peel them away from this Invoker. Thug going for the Hanskin kill. Does he get another one? He needs one more right click. Limp doesn't have any abilities ready, but Thug
the root
has the Ghost Walk, and yes, the root. Spartan kills off the Darkseer, but Madara now will find an illusion. Again, Alliance slipping between the cracks there. Hanskin.
Hanskin is still back here.
Yeah,
Fair to
he's-
tank.
Oh, Madara, there's a TP out. Will there be a
First
Savage
hit
Roar?
root.
Nope, there's no Savage Roar. So Madara will peel away. And be happy with that